Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return towards Hand of Fate. As we come back from the high of winning, and hopefully we can do that again, because we only had one win this week. At least if you are watching these videos at the time they are published. If you're doing this in a bench sitting or somewhere far in the future, this remark is going to make totally no sense. Or if you're just watching on the weekends only and stuff, and then I've just rattled your brain with nonsensical information. But yes, it is time for the Queen of Skulls. The Queen of Skulls. Well, few necromancers possess the skill or courage to attempt the creation of such a creature. Any misstep during the ceremony could result in a hideously painful death. What does this fight bring with it? Well, Haunted. Whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a curse. Merchant Guild. All traders have been persuaded to offer cheaper items. More or less, more items, but at a cost. The challenges are 4 Dark Dwellers and 2 Coals of the Shadow. I have no idea what that does. Don't forget, however, we also now have the Scepter. At the start of your adventure, you gain an equipment card. Awesome. More food. New starting gear. Your starting gear has been increased, and, well, some stuff from the bandits have been made stronger. I already created my deck, so let's just select it. Let me just show you for a short moment. Put in a lot of weapons that are at least holy, and everything that is new. And of all the adventures, I only have been able to put in Holy Forge and Metal Ore, and I'm starting to reconsider that, because you know what? Holy Forge sounds kind of good, huh? What are we going to remove in that case? Wagon sounds good. The Devil's Carnival and the Desert of the Desert was pretty... Well, that's at the start. At the start. We've never done this one, but therefore it might also not be really important. Charity will keep in there. Let's remove Old Graveyard and let's put in these two. Metal Ore and Holy Forge. Back. And continue. Sorry. Select. Start game. Alright. Time to go at it. Dark Dweller. Doesn't that remind you of something? Wow, that's a lot of new cards. Some of them good fortune for extra gold.
What brings you to play the game?
We gain the Ring of Survival. Every third combat the player receives plus 20 health.
Rest, you are silent.
And what else is our starting gear? Shield, that's just the same as it always is. Oh, we've gained medium armor. Alright, and we have 2 rings. We also have the Ring of Hindsight. All encounter cards are revealed upon reaching the next stairs. I don't think that's really a good ring. The Maiden! Ask to be blessed. Self-righteous.
Useful.
On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. I only own 1 blessing. Yeah, start of something good? Uh-oh.
Even I am unsure where this thing springs from.
Neither do I. Hello, Ares. I'm playing a game. What are you doing in front of my view? Your path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes, even as you watch the thing sprout new limbs reaching eagerly for you. Well, I can't flee back the way I came. I just arrived here and I can't really circumvent the guy, so... Attempt to get around the creature? Dude! Only 1 success. Yowza. And it was shoveled right into the deck. It's not discard. I'm good. With a combination of skill, daring, and luck... no. Skills, man. Just skills. Skillets, even. You weave between the probing tentacles. The White Council.
Win this and claim my token.
No, Please, I want the failure again, because we do not attempt to sneak away. We want the failure, kind of, because we have starting equipment. I hit the success. You manage to sneak away into a shadowy alcove where you hope to wait undetected until the goblins complete their labors and you can leave. You soon discover that the tower is a sprawling maze of passages and chambers, many more that could actually fit inside the structure you saw from a distance. You are inexplicably drawn to a bare stone chamber with an opening to the sky above. You watch as a magician summons an enormous, skilled creature into existence. Its form seems mainly to be composed of vicious-looking claws, gnashing teeth, and writhing tentacles. You feel dizzy just watching it. It lunges, biting and slashing at the wizard, but backs away when he raises an ornately decorated skull. The wizard addresses the creature. You will go to the city of Cabra and kill the Duke. The creature's unblinking eyes gaze in every direction at once, and its sinister voice resonates from a dozen mouths. How has he wronged you, it is, or is this more wisdom from the benevolent council? He foolishly questions my will, as do you, the wizard responds, holding the skull higher. Go! I command it. The beast retreats once more, rasping, Beware, Zagagan! The bones of my true master will not protect you forever. One day you will slip and drop them, and then I shall have you in my claws. Your threats are hollow, demon, and serve only to delay your departure. The maze stops abruptly. What are you up to? He mutters, then quickly looks around in the room with alarm. His gaze comes to rest directly on you, watching in the shadows. Attempt to knock the skull from his hands. Oh, come on. This one. Yeah! You send your weapon flying across the room, crashing into the skull and knocking it to the floor. The mage from the fallen skull to you and then to the beast. His mouth opens, but before he can utter a word, a dozen tentacles descend upon him. Did I just lose my axe? A loud bell begins ringing throughout the halls. More robed figures appear from glowing portals to aid their leader. You flee the room at the sounds of fire, magic and teeth do battle. Under the cover of the chaos you have sown, you manage to loot a magical artifact of some kind from an unoccupied laboratory before being spotted. There's an intruder in the lab! A magician calls from the doorway. No time for that now, someone else yells. Just expel it before it damages something important. One of the magicians casts a spell and you find yourself standing in the forest. Tower, just visible in the far distance. Scar token is now yours. Okay then, that wasn't that hard. But I had the feeling we dropped our skull, our axe. Yeah, we now only have a rusty axe. We dropped our good one. That's unfortunate. The lovers are here.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
I'm gonna take the forest path still. I don't really see a point turning
not
back.
Break this game, you know. I have merely perfected it. You have begun to understand my innovations.
Yes, we will take both of them as always. And we will equip them as always.
As pleases you.
But we will have to give them back, unfortunately, because of this.
More
At the 5 steps, we will lose 50% of our max health. And that is kind of a bad one. Max health. It's not just our current health, it's max health. Dark Dweller again?
Made flesh, but with no craft or substance. Powerful magic, but unfocused.
I don't know. Too bad. 2 paying cards. 10 maximum health. Lovely. And 1 equipment card. I don't have the sword anymore of the hero. We found metal ore, apparently?
Sparse and relatively empty. Mostly we skip over these moments in our memory. Yet something has caught you here.
As you traverse a particularly tricky trail or across a mountain ridge, you notice a bog ravine beneath you. Something glitters in the dim sunlight that reaches the base of that cavern. Climb down to take a look. In the gloom of the narrow canyon, you find the old remains of a wooden cart, apparently having fallen down years ago. You find nothing of worth except a chunk of glittering metallic ore. It might not sell for much in the current state, but perhaps you can find someone who can use it. You take it and make your way back up the path. I lost a sword to the Dark Dweller. I can't even return the hero's sword. You would deny us a death right to yourselves again? I suggest you leave now. Oh my god. As news of this heresy spreads, you will have many enemies. Great! I didn't want to keep them.
Of course. So few trade in the land of death that deals are easy to strike.
Yes, but I'm gonna lose 50% of my maximum health. Because I lost my weapon to a Dark Dweller. Boom! Maximum health is 45.
To tell your fortune? No.
What am I supposed to do with that?
They're most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different.
For some reason, she just
My
won't
powers are
listen
genuine.
to my plea. I don't know, this goes too fast. It was over there. Well, let's try one more time. Or we can try 2 more times. Could you please stay on top for the first shovel? No, I don't know where you've gone.
Select your
It's at
desire.
least not this one. That's all I know. Pay 3 more gold again. It's not this one. It was that one! What? But I looked at it, was on the top of it. Oh, probably after the second time. It's just a gamble, that one. For me. It goes too fast. I admit, I am just bad. Desert of the Damned.
The mark of the serpent. There is no doubt that you have traveled an interesting road, adventurer.
You find a casket buried in the sands. As you reach it, a voice goes out to you. Stranger, stay your hand. The casket bears the curse of the serpent's mark. Open it. I mean, we're kind of doomed anyways. Huge success. I think it's here. No, that's success. But the card token is nonetheless ours. You cautiously break open the seal, releasing a burst of still dusty air. Inside you find some loot. Oh, exclaims the old man. My mistake. It's just a treasure jar. Angel's wings.
I'm surprised to see you turning your back on gold.
I'm surprised that I'm still alive thanks to your thing. Charity.
Pity the losers or scorn them.
Well, I'll give food to the priest. Because I have the feeling this run is already about token generation. Not about winning. You may call me a sore loser, but I really
I'm sure
need a
you're
little...
grateful for that.
Arcane knowledge is like the worst one if you... It's basically no gain if you don't have an artifact, and well, that's a little bit what's going on here. The tavern attack, okay, shops, the altar. We missed one altar. That could have been nice, but I think it's time to go.
I hear nothing but the sounds of mourning. She is close.
Ooh, she's on this level. But we have a rusty axe. We really need a holy weapon, or I would like to have a holy weapon. Something or other to fight her. Tavern wager?
What
All right.
tales do you tell these feeble sots? The same ones I read from your past.
A bearded old soldier scoffs at your tales of challenging you to an arm wrestle. Wager your helmet against this gold. I kinda need gold for food. So, and Angel Wings is not going to help me good enough. Well, screw that. And the card token is not mine. You lose your headgear. Shop is
permanent
pointless when
discount
you have no
for those
gold.
willing to endure the local color.
Treasure chest.
Open the chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
So am I. The last time we filled this one. This one time, first try is a success.
A challenge for you.
But now we have to open
if
it.
you succeed.
Yes, I know. We're gonna try and do that. The last time we had a gas trap. Now. And did we have a 25% that time?
Choose from these options.
Sure. I wanted to say shoot because I thought I couldn't follow it, but I apparently did follow it. The color deals you 4 gain costs. The color token is now yours. Okay, we can get enough food. A maximum health tonic would be awesome. Wow. Wow. Okay.
To give you a taste for it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go and buy some cursed items.
You'll need more food, I think. I am not surprised they have difficulty selling their wares here.
I also wonder if the Holy Forge is somewhere around here, because we have this iron ore, and that is something I do know connects to one another. Well, we do want food. He isn't wrong, because we kind of are lacking on that ground, so we have to do that first. Now we need to buy items. We need Ring of Enlightenment. If the player sells the ring, they receive plus 50 gold for each blessing they possess, and all blessings are lost. No. Life's Limb. Press 1 to inflict a curse of weakening on enemies close to you. Strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage. This also removes the curse. Well, it's better than a current weapon, so let's just buy it.
Then finish them.
Tainted. Yes. We'll have to see what it does in a moment. During combat, press 2 to create a blast of freezing ice centered on the adventure. We'll take that as well because we have arcane knowledge.
What do you do with that?
Oh, and that's actually considered as an item. I thought that might not be considered an item because it's an artifact. Alright, well, let's first see what heck type of auras we have gained upon ourselves. I assume that blunted means we do less damage? Inventory. We have so many of these. No. Haunted I know. We have Tainted. The player cannot sell anything. Blunted aura. Attacks from the player weapons do less damage. Yes, well, okay. The Kraken Cult.
We play for a token now.
Your information takes you through the swamp and marsh to lands lost in the fog and of decay and ruin. You smell the pyre long before you can see it or hear it. Something unquestionably outlandish awaits. Get closer. Too fast. Of course I picked the one that is wrong. Oh. Your attempts at stealth are foiled as your attempt to squeeze between the lizardman and the brazier. Although the lizardman is lost and chanting to the kraken, you neglect to count for a still. You trip, sending yourself and the brazier into the ground. And thus, they don't do anything anymore? Blood auction.
Again, a token is at stake.
I can't bid blood. I have only 45 health, people. I would love to do that, but I only have a 45 health. Oh wow, we have a chance.
And learn your fate.
A powerful skeleton warrior with the ability to summon a demonic pile of skulls that can create a legion of skeletons. Okay, so we need to kill that immediately.
The secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Let's see if we can beat the Queen of Skulls. The problem is 45 health, but I have beaten bosses before. I think the Jack of Skills was also at that kind of type of level. Unfortunately, we have no holy weapon, despite having put a lot of holy weapons into the bloody gag. And she is ranged. That is also not something I like. By the way, how can a... Oh! 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 There is bloody... Come on! I'm trying to get... The camera, look, I can't. I can't dodge rolly. I can only do it like this. You know what? I should make use of the fact that there are traps on this map. Just to let them get damage. Whoa! Come on! Oh, close but no cigar, lady. Oh, did we just defeat her? I think we just defeated her. We have such a high damage combo. Kaboom! Don't waste your chance here. Oh my, that thing needs to go. No! Oh, that was dangerous. There we go. Defeated it. We didn't even use yet our 2 or our 1. Alright, come on. We can defeat her. Lives limb. Nope. No, you don't. Oh, alright. Have it your way. Have it your way. We are not done. We can win. Oh, my game is slowing down for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry. Did we do it? Is this guy down? I think we just beat the Queen of Skulls. First attempt. That's awesome. In fact, we did that very quickly even.
When even a creature as haunting as the Queen of Skulls perishes, we know the game is almost done. The kings are gathering now. Do you see now what I have built? How elegantly all the pieces fit.
Well, actually, they fit because she is broken. Alright, for raiding the White Council's tower you receive Magic Strike and the White Council 5, which is locked in, can't even get rid of that. Alright. For opening a casket bearing the Cursed Serpent Mark you receive Great Fortune, gain 30 gold, and the Dead of Night, armor. Alright. For donating food to the orphans you receive Health Potion, gain 25 health, Charity 4, and the Holy Ring. Man, that charity, as I said, I'm wondering if there's a charity 10. For plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive Draw Armory, draw 2, select 1 to keep, and Fool's Gold. And we also receive, for defeating the Skeleton Queen, the Queen of Plague, Rats again, and the Lizard Dome. I think it's time to put Rat Cleaver back into the deck. Because I pulled it out and pulled in two because they are holy, but we didn't even need the Queen. And we get Arrow Cutter and Mortal Whimsy.
One more round. You have earned it.
I am proud of myself, and I hope my watchers are just as amazed by my skill as I am, because I actually didn't think we would win after that incredible loss of health, but no, we won. We did have pain, of course. We kept the shield of the hero because we couldn't give back the Viking's blade itself. Interesting. There seems to be more opportunities here in the game than I might have actually have originally realized. Well, the Queen of Plague is up. Next time around, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great.